Hey, happy Tuesday, you beautiful souls, wherever you are on this phenomenal planet. It is time for Shift Your Thinking Tuesday. I am so ecstatic. I just almost could not wait to do today's episode. I was really excited to get up this morning. I really tried to go to bed earlier, but it kind of doesn't work out that way. So, but nevertheless, I'm here. We're on time, and we're going in for 13 minutes of our day to shift our thinking to a phenomenal experience. We're going to shift our thinking, shift our inner experience to phenomenal outer experience. And today's episode is called Superhuman Powers. We are on episode 43. So be sure you invite someone, like, share. Hey, Auntie Martha, shout out, say hi, say good morning if you can. I know some of you listen to me while you're en route to work or you're commuting. So I certainly don't expect you to type if you cannot. But if you can, say hi, say hello, and hit that little share button and let people know that we're on. And guess what? I'm doing a book giveaway. So be sure to share and subscribe. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Subscribe to the website. I'm going to pick random winners from those who are subscribing. Okay, so I am doing the Shift Your Thinking book giveaway. So I'm really excited about that. All right. Let's get into this. Superhuman Powers. And for those of you who are new to the show, we are doing a series from Shift Your Thinking, Dean Del Sesto, 200 Ways to Improve Your Life. So we are on episode number 43. This is huge, by the way, because we've got 200 more episodes to go. So that's awesome. Shout out to Preston. I appreciate you, King. Love and blessings onto you as well. So we are, if you're following along, this episode is in the section called Believe It or Not. You're going to love this. This is so classic, actually. This is very classic. It says, believe it or not, I make sure I'm at my camera angle. Believe it or not, you have superhuman powers to extend your life. Get up an hour earlier tomorrow. Yes. See, I don't seem as wild right now when I call myself super agent. It's right here. It's proof. Here's the proof. So he says, ask most people these days about critical needs, and most who are busy will tell you they could use more time. Oh, this is going to be a good one. I love talking about the concept of time. Oh, this is going to be really good, you guys. Oh, my goodness. He says, but to my knowledge, the time machine isn't available for purchase just yet. And any attempts to change a day from 24 hours to, say, 36 have not been embraced, nor would they be effective, as time is finite no matter how we do the math. So here's what's going to be interesting. He has a perspective on time, and I'll share my perspective on time. Because I do, time is one of those things that is fluid. And scientifically, we're multidimensional. This is not me. This is what is proven. Okay, you believe what you want, especially when we're talking about dealing with a spiritual realm or dealing with a metaphysical realm, a universal realm versus a worldly realm versus a physical realm. You follow? All right, stick a post-it in that. We'll come back to this. He says, yet the truth is we all want more time to live, more time to love and appreciate life, and more time to get more done. So what's the answer to the age-old question of leveraging and stretching time? It's simple. He says, alarm clocks available at your local drugstore for the price of a couple venti lattes. That is so cute. He says, and what's alarming is that people don't take advantage of this cheap, simple, and dependable life-changing, life extension technology. He says, just an hour earlier, every day creates 365 hours a year. He says 1 hour earlier creates 365 hours a year, which is 3,650 over a decade and 9,125 over 25 years. I'm going to stop and build right there. Okay, so time. This is a good one. Let's see here. The concept of time. I really like that. I don't know if you're one that can get up early. I have definitely been one to I don't struggle. I don't use the word struggle. I am challenged with getting up early. Why? Because I'm a more nocturnal. My energy is very nocturnal. And so I stay up at night. Mom, if you're watching, she can drop a line in here and say it is so, because it is so. I used to be known as Sleeping Beauty when I grew up or growing up, because I would be up all night and I would sleep all day. And I have had this confirmed that I get my energy from the moon. You know, most folks get it from the sun. I get it from the moon. So in terms of time and getting up earlier, yes, I would like to at least implement that in my life. He says you can extend your life. Superhuman powers, we're talking about time, by getting up earlier. I know sometimes we're like, oh, I just want to sleep in. But then we're walking around saying, gosh, I don't have enough time to do all the things that I wanted to set out and accomplish. So he says an alarm clock is a quick fix. And I'm saying that's great, but imagine being awakened up forcibly, because alarm clocks are waking you up forcibly, right? And you're groggy, you're upset. And someone gave this example to me last night, and it's so funny how this is very synchronistic right now. It really is, because he was talking about how people wake up at different times. And we were actually talking about consciously. People wake up at different times. And when you're forcing someone to wake up, they're not too excited about getting up. And when you think about having to be forced up to get dressed, force feed yourself, force yourself to go use the bathroom, force yourself to get into traffic and then show up to work. And then sometimes you wonder, gosh, it's no wonder why we're kind of feeling stressed out a little bit over the routine of our lives. So what can we do to shift our thinking about this? We can make sure that we are time blocking a time for ourselves before we are committing time to an organization, a company side of us. So for me, I have been, an hour sounds amazing. However, that's not going to be practical for me. 15 minutes? Yes, I can do 15 minutes a day. I can do 15 minutes a day. I'm going to come back to that, because when I think about 15 minutes a day, that allows me to play. I love piano melodies, actually. So I wake up in the morning and I'll play a piano melody just to calm my energy, calm my spirit before I set out into the world and I use my superhuman powers. So he says, what could you do with an extra year or two of time? Ooh, see, this is all perspective. He says, if you wake up 1 hour early every day, that's an additional 365 hours that you have added to your life in 1 year. Perspective. He says the possibilities are endless, and there's something very special about early morning time. I agree. Early morning time is very special. It's very intimate. He says, for some reason, it moves slower than day or nighttime. It's calmer and is an amazing time to plan out the craziness ahead and bring perspectives for the day that will make things work better, more effectively at every turn. I just said that. See, I love that because, yes, while everything else becomes forced thereafter, when you shift time to work for you, albeit 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes to 60 minutes, that is so profound in terms of utilizing your superhuman powers. Because guess what? The only thing you do have control of is self. I have to say that again. The only thing you have control of, Lisa, is self. What I have control of is my time. And that's why it is important for me to work with people that respect my time, value my time, honor my time. Because that is the only control I have over me. All right. He says, do you really need that extra hour of sleep? He says, I'll let you decide. Could you use that extra hour in your day? In these times, we all could. So as we think about it for this week, I'm going to go ahead and leave this with you. I'm leaving this with you. What can you do to add more life to your existence? What can you do to add more life to your existence? Shout out to Shades of Biz. Thanks for joining. We're getting ready to wrap up. Be sure to subscribe on the YouTube channel so you can catch the replay. Be sure to subscribe to the podcast. Shift Your Thinking is a bonus series on Ready, Set, Real Estate. And I thank you all. I love you all. I really do. Because this is so much fun for me, for us to grow and learn together. That's why I always say connect, build, and share. Connect, build, and share. I leave this with you. How much would adding 10 minutes to your life do if you woke up a little bit earlier? Because again, that is the only thing you have control over is your time. How much is your time worth to you? All right, you guys, I'll see you next week for episode 44 on Shift Your Thinking Tuesday. Be sure to connect, build, and share on all social media at LA Superagent. And be sure to subscribe because now I'm doing a book giveaway for next week. I'll announce my winner. Thanks. Love you, love you, love you.